Okay, I just watched a video of a Christian man. It's like he only knows the past, the past part where everything is fucked up, you know? Yeah, I know that it's like he's saving greed and he doesn't know it. And he thinks he knows it, but he doesn't. He's still saving greed, you know? And he feels like Christians, they feel like they're all targeted for some reason. It's like, yeah, as Christians, you guys do not have a great reputation, to be honest. All you Christians out there. I mean, hell, you were the first Nazis in America. You created the first Holocaust, killing millions of Native Americans on this in America. You guys, your past is gonna catch up on you, fucking people. You know, the past is gonna catch up on you. You know, all you Christians out there that believes that you believe in America. But really, if you look at the natives, they believe that this is Mother Earth. They called it Mother Earth. They didn't. It wasn't originally America for the natives that was here. It was originally Mother Earth. And you, you know, and you Christians claim that you're the founders of this fucking country. You guys are protecting, you know, everything that's so opposite to what you are. I mean, you're part of this propaganda, this Illuminati propaganda. All you religious people are part of this Illuminati propaganda. I mean, they have you controlled. All you religious people. They have you all controlled. That's why they have wars. That's why you guys are always against the Muslims. Everything your reactions against what Muslims are. And I hear the hate for Jewish people. I hear the hate for Muslims, especially down here in the South. You know, and you just cover it all up, just like everything you do on this fucking in America. You cover everything up, and you don't want to tell the truth. You know, and greed. You fucking Christians are fucking greedy. Your founders, your white founders that found this country, right? Didn't really find the country. So you took all the credit from all the natives that was here before you were. And then you turn around and you destroy, you know, artifacts, history. You destroyed the native history completely. And you completely erased their language, if you think about it. Because the natives, you know, America had pure, clean water. Even though the natives, there were different tribes, they had their differences. That's typical, for if you go in the past, there was no laws on killing. There was no laws. It's basically, yeah, survival of the fittest. Basically, that's what it is. But it's like, but they had trading. But they had clean water, clean food. I mean, to me, I always think the Native Americans were the most advanced people compared to the civilized world. I think if the natives were still here, this would be a much cleaner, safer environment. I mean, eventually, the natives would. I think eventually the natives would coexist in this region, that we live in. I think they would have coexist, and it would have been different. I think it would have been we would have maintained balance. on this on this planet. Because if we listen to them, and here you are, you Christians are defending greed and destruction, and you proclaim it's America, and you're trying to save being American. But for me personally, I'd rather have the natives over a greedy ass white fuck, brainwashed white fuckhead to fucking control this country, because they can't take care of this. They can't take care of this country. Especially in America, they can't even take care of their own people. So everybody have to fend for themselves. Everybody's suffering because of fucking white greed. And something about history is like history has just been wiped away in America. It was gone in one swoop. The natives would just disappear all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden they claim, all these white people claim that they discovered this country. Really, they never discovered this. This country is over billions of years old. You could never discover this country. You just came out of a fucking cave. You Christians, you just came out of a fucking cave, and all of a sudden you appear out of nowhere and say you discover everything. But you never did. Your greed. Your past is gonna catch up with you fucking people. Even the elites, I don't know why reptilians love to be white people, if you notice that. Sometimes they're black people. They blend in sometimes, but reptilians, they have this thing about being a white person, which is really fascinating how they are, It just curiosity. Why? Is it if I was a reptilian, it would be being a white person is you can control the minds of you can control them easily. If you think about it, they're so easily white people are so easily controlled that they don't even know they are controlled. And you wonder about black people being so rebellious. If you think about it, black people are so rebellious that the reptilians don't even like that. Because black people are hard. They don't want it. They've been controlled. They've been enslaved. They know what it's like to be fucking enslaved. I mean, real hardcore slavery. Because white people don't like to look at the past of their hardcore slavery. Sometimes you could see. Sometimes when I go down in the South, I see all these plantations that's still here, And then when I look at the plantations, I see dead people. I see lots of dead people. America has lots of dead natives, dead black people, dead slaves, dead Chinese people. America has a lot of dead people, and I see that, and I can feel it. Oh yeah, I was in Charles. I was coming off of 26, and I felt this deep fear in my stomach. Going, it's like I think it's about 20 miles from Charleston, out in the woods somewhere. But it's like in the construction area, I felt something really negative in Charleston. I felt it was really strong, and every time I've been passing it like twice already, and I already felt it in my stomach. There was something so negative in Charleston. It's like I don't understand. I might have to go out this weekend and check it out, because it's like it's tearing my stomach. I'm feeling this fear. In north of Charleston. So it's kind of like, yeah, Charleston. There's nothing positive in Charleston. Especially in South Carolina. There's nothing positive at all. I see a lot of dead natives. I see a lot of dead black people. I could feel it. I mean, I've seen some dead white people too. just staring at me, especially down in Charleston. I'm starting to understand, you know, you know, understand a little bit about our history. It's like all these dead natives, they're it's like they're not rested. They're not fulfilled. It's like you just come in there and you kill them all, and that was it. You guys didn't have no remorse, no guilt. And you call this a founder. You say you founded this country by killing the innocent children's and mothers and the husbands. Your past done a lot of bad things. It's like it just, I don't know why, I feel it, you know? I mean, yeah. There's a lot of hidden things in this planet. I know there's operation, you know, I know there's a lot of mind control, and I know there's a lot of manipulations. It's like funny about you Christians out there. You say a certain word, and I know that's a control word. It's funny about that. You are controlled, but you don't even know you're controlled by certain words that you say. I mean, I want the planet back. You want America back. I want the planet back. I want people to be human and equal. You don't want to be. You don't want the planet. You don't want to be human. You want to be a robot and destroy this fucking planet. That's you only have. Yeah, 2,000 years is if you guys keep doing this, what you're doing, Christians, especially you Christians and your religious fucks out there, you have 2,000 years, you know, and after that, I think that's humanity itself will be gone. I think that, and I'm assuming the new humans will come in and take over us, because we don't need. We'll just. I think they're gonna let us do our time on this planet. They're gonna let us do our time, and when we're done, then I guess the new humans will come in, take over and actually take care of this planet like we're supposed to be. Yeah, 2,000 years. Enjoy it. Enjoy your life while you still have it. Enjoy your life. That's all I can say. That's all I can do right now is I could speak my mind. What's funny about this? I enjoy speaking my mind. I enjoy talking to people about the reality that we live in. This negative reality we live in. Yeah. What's funny about that? There is going to be changes. The future. The future. It depends on you guys out there. The future depends on you. I finally realized it's like, this is not my planet. This is, yeah, I'm stuck on this planet, but this is not my planet. So, Jay, I say Jay is the one who decides, I'm not the one who decides to do what, I'm not the one who decides, I'm just part of Jay. I'm part of the family. I have no I can't decide nothing. So whatever Jay does, that's what he does. That's all I can do. I'm not the one who's gonna. I'm just speaking my mind how I feel. So this is not my planet. This is my planet, but this is not my planet. Being source. It's like just the way I look at it, just let humans enjoy their life while they still have it. And because I think this is we are the last humans I think 2,000 years is a long enough time, you know, for humans, you know, just to live out their time. So, yeah, comes down to that. Have a nice day.